Hello, good morning. Good morning all. Okay, next we have to discuss tar, zipping tools and links. Okay, let's start with tar. Tar is a tool used to archive files and directories. Okay, just to create an archive of files and directories. Normally, we are using two types of files in production environment. Even we have two types of files in our personal computer also. Example, some files we are accessing always. Such files are called changing files. The files which you access always called changing files. Files which we store in machine for future use called unchanging files. So these are the two types of files we normally deal in production and personal environment. Let's say in my case, I have some files which I've always access and make changes. And there are so many files in my machine which I'm not using always. I've just stored for future use. So just imagine, okay, forget personal computer. Just imagine a production server. So what is the use of keeping unchanging files in production server? And also, okay, amount of unchanging files will be really always huge compared to changing files. You will have less number of changing files and more unchanging files. So more unchanging files means those files will consume more space on your production server storage. So this will really impact the performance of the, it will impact the performance of the machine production server. So we use a strategy to keep this file away from the machine. Archiving is really a strategy used to keep these files away from machine. We don't want to delete it because we need those files in future. Okay, example log files. In my case, I have a lot of photos, music, and some videos, but I will not be always watching. I will not be always listening. I will not be using always. What I did is I have an external hard drive. I've just pushed those files to store those files to the external hard drive. That is okay in my case because it's personal. But you just think about production environment. Okay, it is not possible copy paste in production environment. You just imagine you have 10 GB photos in your laptop. Okay, when you copy and paste that 10 GB into your external hard drive, that will consume 10 GB in destination. Everybody know. Okay, that is impractical in case of production environment. In production environment, we must use some strategy to save the disk space because storage is really precious. Storage devices, storage technologies, storage environment administrators are really precious. Okay, you just think about one storage admin. Really, they'll get good salary than network and system administrator. Storage devices. We are not talking about our personal external hard disk and all. That is personal. You just imagine about the storage technologies we use in production environment. You might have heard Symantec Veritas, NetApp, EMC, I forgot application name, and IBM Spectra. Like this, there are various or numerous storage technology, storage management applications available in market. These are really very costly, very costly. Okay, very good example. In our office, we have a NetApp device as well as application. Okay, that's really, I don't know the cost, but it's really costly. Okay, courses are costly, certifications are costly, devices are costly, applications are costly. So what I'm saying is, also you just try to approach, cloud, any of the cloud vendor, just for, storage. Storage is really precious. Storage, storage, cost of storage is really higher than VMs, virtual machines. Okay, depends anyway. Okay, that is, I'm saying in average understanding. So you please try to understand the importance of storage, because storage is the place where we store our sensitive and, okay, very important precious precious data. Understanding. So here what I'm saying is, you might have configured so many, okay, advanced storage technologies in your office environment, and all production servers are participating that technology, and you just imagine, and you're keeping some, okay, unchanging data, not unwanted data. Unwanted what you can delete. If you don't need, you can delete it, so you can save the disk space. But here this is unchanging data. Unchanging data means, it doesn't mean unwanted. We need in future, but not sure. Okay, example, medias, visual medias will have, so many such datas. So they usually keep in archive. Even they will tell like that, you just, demand them to show some previous video, they will tell, sorry, I can't, okay, show today, I'll show you tomorrow. It's then is there in our archive. So archive. So archive. So tar is actually a tool used for creating file and directory, file archives. Okay, archiving is a strategy used to keep away unchanging data from the production server. Understanding. So keep away in the sense where you're going to store. You may have centralized storage, or you may have, storage enclosures. You may have network attached storage, or any other storage technologies. Okay, it's better, instead of keeping such a data in production server, you just, keep in your enclosure, storage enclosure. Understand? Storage enclosure, centralized enclosures, any whatever. So that is what archiving. So archiving is a strategy used to keep away unchanging data from the production server. Okay, so just to free up some space so that the performance of the machine will increase. Okay, so there are people asking, Ashraf, then why we are using these tools, and we could copy and paste, because I just imagine I have a application server. It's a production application server, okay, in which, some mission critical applications are running. Okay, and it contains so many unchanging data. Okay, why should I use, any tool for archiving? I can just copy and paste. See, copy and paste problem is like, you have to copy from multiple path and paste. Just imagine, we can do or not, that is different question. But okay, copy and paste is really not good idea, because copy and paste never compress. Then you can tell, and you can compress it again. Most of the archiving tool support compression. Okay, imagine you have 100 TB of data, unchanging data. You're just going to move that 100 TB of data to, enclosure, with the help of an archiving tool. Okay, if you archive and keep, really it will not consume 100 TB. Okay, so percentage of savings really depends on amount and type of data. It will vary, it will varies based on amount and types of data. I've really tested once with the tar only, like, I just kept, 50 photos, and total size of the, what directory was almost, 75 or 72 MB or something. Long back I've tested. And after compression, after archiving it, is reduced, okay, less than 50%, less than 50%. Okay, but I have heard videos, okay, is like, 60 to 70%. Like, only 30%, 35% you can save. If it is text, you can save, okay, more than 70%. I never tested that, but I have just tried once with some JPG images, means photos, and it was really almost success. Okay, near to 45 to, okay, a minimum 40 to 45% I could save. So today, because I'm going to show you with, empty files. Reason, okay, with file is taking time, long time for, archiving. So you must try with, some content. Also, I just want to tell you, don't do any research, in this particular tool, TAR tool. TAR is an application. Understand it, because we are studying this just for exam purpose, mainly for exam purpose. You'll have one or two questions from this in exam, and just for understanding. That's all. Reason, I don't know how many companies are using TAR. There are near to 20-25 tools. What tools? Archiving tools available in open source. You can check it now. You just type in Google. Okay, what are the names of archiving tools used in Red Hat or CentOS? You'll get a list of 15 to 20 tools. Okay, also please don't ask me which tool is good, because I never tested. I've never tested because that is not my duty. Why we have to spend time for unwanted things? Okay, so now I'm teaching this just to pass exam, and second, to understand what is archive. That's all. Let's start. Let me tell you a small example first. What is, how does it work? Okay, this TAR has so many drawbacks really. TAR has so many drawbacks. Okay, I don't know why they have added TAR in this. Imagine this is a hard disk of your production server, and this contain there are three partitions. Example, there are three partitions in this. Okay, hard disk, and okay, this contain three partitions, three division. So this division has 50 GB of unchanging data. This contain 100 GB of unchanging data. This again 50 GB of unchanging data. Please try to understand these are three divisions, partitions. And I have another storage enclosure in my office. Okay, I have storage enclosure. Example, this is a HP storage enclosure. Okay, so you search in internet storage enclosure. You'll get images. Check it. You might have seen it. Okay, some people call it as DAS, direct attached storage. Anyway, this is storage enclosure. I have a storage enclosure in my office. So this is normally used to keep like especially for the files which you want to use in future. Understanding that doesn't mean you cannot store the file which you need present. You can store anything, but storage enclosures are normally used to keep the things you need in future. Okay, maybe like log files or any other archives. Okay, so these are unchanging data, 50 GB, 100 GB, 50 GB, unchanging data is available here. This is a production server. So almost 200 GB of unchanging data is available in my production server hard disk. So due to this, and also you try to understand, this is really it will keep increase, understanding. And because of this, my machine is really performing slow. Performance is really bad. So if you want to improve it, okay, we normally say, right, like we should not keep our regular files, and I mean normal files in C drive in case of Windows, because operating system is in Windows C drive, so it will impact the performance. That is true. That is really truth. Okay, that is really truth. If you want to really understand, realize it, there are people says, my laptop is very slow. If you open their lap, you can see there are thousands of unwanted application. Many people do this, unwanted application, and there are a lot of unwanted files like old movies and old songs. Understanding. So such things you have to clean. Disk performance is really one matter. Understanding it, very very important. Now what I'll do is I'm planning to use TAR. I'm planning to use TAR tool. TAR is a default application, an application available in Red Hat Center operating system for creating an archive. Understanding? So listen please, I'm just going to explain demerits of TAR. Listen. So what I'll do is there are three partitions contain data which unchanging data. I just want to create an archive of this unchanging data, 200 GB of unchanging data. Okay, imagine these are text file, 200 GB text file. Understanding? Now what I'll do is I'll use TAR tool for creating an archive. Archive is created. So I have created an archive. Archive size. Okay, archive size of the archive is TAR is really, if it is text file, I think near to 65%, 70% space can be saved. I didn't test it, okay? I'm just saying it from some article. Okay, actual size is for 200 GB. Understanding? So 60% saving means almost, like 120 MB can be, okay, 120 GB can be. So size of the archive is now example like 80 GB example. So 200 GB of content, 200 GB of content. Okay, we have 200 GB of contents. Okay, we have used a tar tool for creating archive. Archive is created. Archive name is example data.tar. Okay, application extension will be there because this file is created from this app, so that's the reason application extension will be there, data.tar. Data is the name of the archive file. .tar is extension because we have used tar application to generate this archive created. One problem, when you're creating an archive by using tar, you can't save that, you can't save the archive to, okay, archive to the remote location because tar doesn't support that. Tar is not supporting, okay, remote destination means to keep this file. So this file will be available again in production server. You will have to move it. Okay, you can cut and paste, or you can move with the help of some other commands like scp, sftp or something. Understanding? So this is one problem. This is one drawback of tar. Tar is compressing really. That is really, compression is really up to the mark also. It's good compression. And next problem is, okay, tar will not delete the file from the source. After creating an archive, what's the use of keeping these files here? We are creating an archive just to remove this file and make some, okay, free up some space on this production server only, right? So tar will not delete the file from the source. But there are some other tools available in open source which will do everything. Understanding? Okay, I don't know tool name. There are tools. If you just read the specification, you can understand. Okay, example, I forgot the tool name anyway. There is one tool. There are many tools, but example, there is a tool which support remote location. Means you can give the remote location to store the archive while creating it. You don't have to create in local and copy or cut paste and again. Understanding? So that's really good. Number one, time saving. Number two, support compression. There is compression. Most of the tools support compression. That's the main reason we use archiving. Otherwise, we could copy paste, right? Otherwise, we could copy paste. We are using archiving tool mainly for that. Okay, next is what it supports. It will delete the file from the source, but tar doesn't, okay, do the, okay, tar will not do these activities. It will not delete the file from the source. We have to delete manually, and it is not supporting, doesn't support network path. See, these are the two drawbacks of tar. Okay, and tar can read. Okay, we have created one archive. Archive means data.tar. This contain file from 3 different partitions, right? That is really great. Understanding? So let's try this. Simple, very simple. What I'll do is I'll create one directory with 100 PDF in /opt, another directory with 100 documents in where directory, and we will try this. Okay, try to learn only for understanding the concept and passing exam. Don't think beyond. There is nothing to think beyond, but anyway, because no use of spending more time for this. Okay, I'll create mkdir opt. I'll create a directory just to give data, and I'll keep 100 file in it /opt data, 100 PDF files created. Same way, mkdir/var/files. Okay, next I'll create 100 documents file in this /var/files/ .doc. Okay, now files are available. Okay, just ls/opt data, 100 PDF files are available. Okay, next var/files under document files are available. Now imagine, okay, I have two directories in my production server, contain some unchanging data. I just want to archive it. I just want to archive it. I just want to archive. So try to understand this empty file. I'm trying with empty file because we can't wait for long time. If it is file with file with content, will take time. Text file less time only, but JPG and all. So if you try with text, it is not easy to understand. You must try with some photos at least. Then you will really realize how much what is the savings ratio. Everything you will easily understand. Don't put more photos. Will take time. Keep only like hardly 10 or 15 photos and try. Then you can understand easily. Now what I'll do is I'll use tar. Tar. I want to create. I'll give CVF. C stands for create. V verbose F means create. F means file. Create tar file. I mean like archive. Archive. V stands for verbose. And I'll just give the name of the archive file. I'll just give data.tar. You can give any name, but extension must be .tar. And you can keep in any location in this machine, but it doesn't support remote. Remote means in another. Suppose your storage enclosure is available in network, then we should be able to store in enclosure directly. Then we can save time. Otherwise, later you have to cut and paste. Understanding? But that is a trouble. Okay, so and you have to mention what are the directories you want to add in this. I want to add /var/files directory. Okay, /opt/data directory. These are the two directories I want to add in this tar. Okay, so tar, the archive which you have created with tar application is technically called tarball. Tarball, just a usage, tarball. The archive file which you have created with, okay, archive file, this is archived file, right? Example, this is archive file name is data.tar. This is technically called tarball, just a usage only. Okay, so just enter. I'll just enter. Then showing like okay, we have given verbose, right? That's the reason it's showing all files are included. So happen quickly because empty files. Now I'll just give ls here. Then you can see there is a file created data.tar. File name data.tar. Okay, so tar, very easy to identify. One, okay, text color will be always in foreground, will be in red, and .tar extension, there will be .tar extension, so easy to identify. Now just to give a command du-h data.tar, then it says it is 112, okay, I mean 112 kilobytes, because you please try to understand this is empty files. That's the reason it's showing 112 kilobytes. Okay, so file is created. Next, imagine I have a tarball. I would like to view the contents of the tarball. For that, we use tar-tf. Tar-tf, name of the tarball. Then it will show you the contents of the tarball. Okay, it's listing contents, all files and whatever you have, everything will be visible here. So just to view the contents of an existing tarball, we use -tf option. Next is, I'll just create a file here. Example, let me create, is there any file here? No, I'll create one file here. Example, test.txt. I've created a file. Okay, file is available here, but this file is really not available in my tarball. I just want to add this file to the tarball. I just want to add this file to an existing tarball. Possible. No need to create tarball. Okay, again, like you please try to understand. You have 1 TB of unchanging data, and there are 1 TB of unchanging data. By I mean, you have created an archive by using that. Okay, I mean, you have created an archive with 1 TB of unchanging data, and immediately after creation, you will remove it from the source. Okay, you will remove it from the source, and again you are getting so many unchanging data to same machine. Then okay, you can keep add those files to this archive. Okay, normally in offices, in our office, we have archiving tool. I think it's IBM tool or something. I don't know. Okay, there are some other team, storage team managing it. So how, they have created different archive for different files, different types of files. And also I've seen, there are some archive based on sites. Sites means geographically dispersed network, right? Company may have multiple branch offices, sites. So based on size, they are creating archive. Based on project, they are creating sometime. Based on, okay, teams. I mean, like, sorry, departments they are creating. Understand? Based on application they are creating. So that's all our choice, really. That's our choice. So example, you have an existing archive. I just want to show you how do we add an external file to an existing archive. It's possible. Okay, it's possible. We have a file test.txt. I just want to add to data.tar. It's very easy. You can just give, tar hyphen, I think capital U only. I have a doubt. Okay, let me check. UF, and I'll just give, name of the tar board, data.tar. And you want to add test.txt. You must give the absolute path. That is mandatory. You may think, Ashraf, anyway, file is in present working directory. Why? There are some cases really you must use absolute path. That's the reason in textbook really they have written very clearly. You always practice absolute path. Okay, understanding. File might be available, in present working directory, even though you practice always what, absolute path for everything. Use absolute path. That is the best practice for one system admin, it seems. Okay. Reason is like this. Suppose in this case you must give, absolute path root slash root slash test. Okay, test.txt. So this is a file I want to add. Okay, I think it's small u only, please. Sorry, I don't remember it. Yes, it's added. Now you can just give tf again, tf. Then look at last, root test.txt file is added. Okay, it will always ignore root, root partition mount point. Okay, it will always ignore. So that's the reason it was ignoring even after giving this. So we don't mind it. Okay, we don't mind it. Okay, it's just ignoring, understand, removing, leading, understand, because the root partition, that's the reason there, because that software in tab application is doing that. Next is, I just want to delete. Imagine you have an archive. Size of archive is 1 TB. But finally, you found archive contain 500 GB of unwanted data. Archive should contain unchanging data, right? Okay, but there is an archive which contains 500 GB of unwanted data. I've told you, storages are precious, costly. And what's the use of keeping that 500 GB unwanted data in your storage? Okay, you're losing your understanding. So what you can do is you can remove it. So that's really possible. You can remove unwanted files or data from an existing archive. For that we use we have separate option for that. Let me tell you. I'll just give tar. I just want to remove file. So I should give I'll just give -f, and I'll just specify name of the tarball. Name of the tarball is data.tar. Next, I want to delete file -delete, and you have to give the name of the file, which file you want to delete. Okay, let me just tf again. I just want to delete this one, opt data f100.pdf. Okay, so just give tar -f means file. Okay, name of the tarball. Okay, delete, and you have to give the path of the file. So opt/. So how file path is available in your tarball, same way you have to specify. So you don't have to give the leading. Okay, slash, that is not required. Okay, just to give data /f100.pdf. So I just want to delete this file. Deleted successfully. Check again tf. Yes, that file is not visible. Like this, you can delete one or more. I'm showing one. Okay, we have added only one. You can add multiple. You can just give first file name space. Don't give comma, space, second file name, third file name, fourth file. Like this, you can give. And if you want to add a directory, okay, instead of like there are 100 files, can you type names of those 100 files like individually? No, you can keep those files in a directory. You can add it. That's your wish. Removing, adding, okay, you can remove and add multiple files at a time. Okay, next I just want to show you how do we extract it. How do we extract? This is another drawback. Okay, this is another drawback. So It's not a drawback actually. Like some archiving tools support extracting in original location. Original location means okay. While creating an archive, where the files, okay, where the files were in same location, it will get extracted. It seems. I have never seen it. Okay, I'm just saying some like statements which I read in some article. Okay, but anyway, TAR doesn't support that because you have an archive. So sometime you may not be restoring or extracting the archive in same machine. You may take this archive to another branch office or another place in archive. Sorry, extract. Understanding? So TAR doesn't support extracting to original location. Anyway, now you just give ls here. You can see there is no OPT directory, there is no root directory, there is no var directory. I'm just going to extract. You please try to understand we have our, our tarball contain files from three locations, right? One is slash OPT slash data, second is slash var slash files, third is slash root, understanding? I'm just going to extract it, hyphen xf. Okay, please try to understand we are saying extracting. From that you, okay, try to understand it is compressed. It is in compressed state because, okay, most of the archiving tools will, tools are compressing, okay, like archive files, understanding. So xf and file name, archive file name is data.tar. Just extract file, that's all. Okay, now check ls again. Then you can see, yes, OPT directory, root directory, var directory, because OPT contain data. If you just give ls, okay, OPT, don't give slash OPT, that is root directory. Okay, so OPT data showing what content contents. Understand? So this is how we extract. So if you want to extract in another location, okay, I mean like custom locations, you can just give, an option here. There's an option. You can just give example, I want to extract to another location. Then I can just give hyphen capital C and give the path. I want to extract to slash mnt directory. Okay, now check ls slash mnt. That will have all three directories. Okay, opt, root, var. This is what we have to learn. This is really just for exam and just to understand what is archiving. Try to understand normally in work, okay, IT infrastructure, we will have, okay, two types of datas. Okay, one is unchanging, another is changing. Changing data always we use. Unchanging data we use, okay, once in a while, whenever we need in future. So we are keeping such files only for future references, future use. So, okay, and not sure whether you need in future or not. We are not sure, understanding, but we need. Okay, we are not sure, so we should keep. You are sure you don't need, better delete. But you're not sure you whether you need or not, then it's better you keep, understanding. So for that, what we use archiving, because such files should be compress and keep. Otherwise, we will lose, our precious storages, understanding. So this is all about, okay, tar. Ask if anything. Okay, simple tools. Next is I'll teach, this archive files. We have some zipping tools, simple tools, very simple tool. Okay, I'm teaching the tool which we have in our syllabus. But apart from that, you try to understand there are so many tools available in open source. Example is like there is a tool, WinZip, WinRAR. Both tools are available in. Okay, both tools are available. Understand? Now I'm just going to tell you some tools like there is a tool called gzip. Gzip. There is another tool bzip. Sorry, bzip version 2. Bzip version 2 and xz. Okay, these are the three tools mentioned in syllabus. Okay, and WinRAR, WinZip, these two, okay, both tools are available in core as well as GUI. Understanding? So I'll teach you application installation. After that, you can just try to, okay, install such tools. Now, okay, these three tools are available in Linux operating system by default. We don't have to install. Now, what I'll do is, okay, we don't have any such big gen files and all. What I'll do is, we have a file data.tar. Okay, check DU, disk usage -h human readable data.tar. It says 2 kilobytes, 112 kilobytes. I'm just going to zip this gzip, gzip. Okay, and what's the file extension now? .tar only, right? I'll just give data.tar. After that, you just tell us again. Look at that. GZ extension is added. From this, you can understand, yes, this is a tarball which compressed with GZ tool. Understanding? GZ is really good tool. Okay, GZ. And these three tools savings are almost similar. And also I've heard, okay, savings ratio will varies, depends on type of data. Okay, type of data. But in our case, all three will show you same saving because our files are empty, right? That's the reason. Okay, you must try with, some files, please. Okay, I'll just give, du hyphen h. I'll just give a file name data.tar.gz. Earlier it was 11, okay, 2 kilobytes. Now it is 4 KB. Understanding? So compression is really all, okay, up to the mark actually. But here and also when you are trying to compress the file which, sorry, the directory or the tarball which is in huge size will take long time for compression. You know compression, right? We do compression in Windows, same. Understand? It will take time. Okay, now I just want to do uncompress. I just want to uncompress it. For that, I'll use gunzip. Command is gunzip. Gunzip data.tar. So now check ls. Okay, that gz extension is removed. So that means now file is just a tarball. Same way you can use, there is another tool, bunzip. Okay, bunzip version 2. And file name is data.tar. I'm just trying to, okay, data.tar. Why it's not, tab completion is not working. 1 second, sorry. Not a bunzip, bzip. Okay, bzip, sorry. Bzip. Bunzip is what? To uncompress, decompress. Not uncompress, decompress. Okay, bzip2. File name is data.tar. Yes, check what's extension now. Extension is bz2. Bz2 means bz version 2. And savings really same only, du, because we are trying with, a file without data, right? That's the reason it will show you 4 KB only. Understanding? Showing 4 KB again. Okay, but try to understand, it will really vary. Understand? Depends on type. Depends on type of, okay, files in it, in your tarball. And try to understand not only tarball, normal directories also can be compressed with this. I'm just showing tarball, that's all. You can try with your normal directories which contain some files also. And this is bunzip, bunzip2 data. Sorry, you have to give the full extension. Okay, bz2. Yes. Now check, it is uncompressed. Same way, there is another xz data.tar. Okay, just tell us, you can see xz extension is added. Same way, 4 KB only will show you. Okay, I'll give unxz data.tar. Okay, so let's, okay, this is what? Zipping, but I'll teach installation later, WinZip, and because we have package management chapter, in that we will study about installing packages like we can install WinZip, WinRAR, such applications also. Understand? So next is links. This is the last concept. After this, we will finish a big chapter. Understand? Big chapter, and we will move to disk and storage management. So there are two types of links in Linux operating system. Okay, you might have heard hard link, and there is soft link. Okay, I'll come back one moment, getting a call. Okay, thanks. Next is hard link and soft links. Links are like shortcuts. We know shortcuts, right? Or in programming languages, we have something called pointers. Pointing. Okay, you can create multiple pointers to a particular file. Multiple pointers to a particular file. You can create multiple pointers to a particular directory. So there are two types of pointers or links can be created. If I explain theoretically more, you will not understand much. I'll show you something practical also, then you can really easily catch. There are two types, okay, two ways to create links in Linux. Okay, links are pointers like shortcuts. Okay, there are two ways to create links. Listen, it's very easy to understand. Look here, I'll just create a file first. File name is f1, empty file. ls file is available here. It's empty file. Now I'm going to create a link or pointer, hard link. Sorry. First we will study hard link, okay? So I'm going to create a hard link for this. Now I'll tell you some example, use cases, okay? Please wait. There is a hard link. I'm going to create a hard link file. So to create hard link, we use ln. And what's the original file? Original file means existing. To which file you want to create link f1 and in what name f2. Same location. That's the reason I didn't mention any location. So just tell us again. You can see there is f1, f2. So this file is empty. So this also will be empty because this is a link of this. Next, I'm going to create, okay, so we have created a link in present working directory. Now, link and original file, both are in same, understand, both files are in same location, right? Same location, understanding. So I just want to create, okay, another hard link for this file. I just want to create another hard link for this file, but not in present working directory, some other location. Example, no pt. I'm going to create no pt. I'll give again ln. f1 is my original file. I'm going to create opt, okay, f3. And here f1 is original. I know because I've created it. When a second person or third person come and check, they can't understand which is original, which is link, nothing. No way. Really. No way. Really no way. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'm just going to create a link f4. Okay. From f2. F2 is another link, right? I'll try it. ln. f2 is a link of f1. And I'm going to create another, okay, in opt, I'll create f4. Now check ls/opt files are available here, right? f3, f4 all are available. Clear. Now, okay, actual original file is f1, which is in present working directory, and I've created f2, a link also, okay, in same present working directory, and there are other two links, okay, of this f1 and f2 in, other two links in /opt. Now what I'll do is I'll just add a line to f1. I'm going to add a line, append a line to f1. Okay, I'll use cat. File name is f1. I'm typing. This is a line. Control Z for saving. Okay, so just cat to f1. Yes, line is available. Okay, because we have appended line to this file. Next, I'll just give cat f2. Oh, replicate it. So just to give /opt f3, yes, /opt f4. Oh, changes are replicating, right? Replication means transfer of changes, replicated. Okay. Now what I'll do is, so f1 is original file. I've added a line to original file, then it is replicated. I'm going to add a line to any of the link, Other three are links only, right? f2 is link, f3 is link, f4 is link. So I'm just going to add a line to f4. Cat /opt f4. Okay, I'll just add living in another world. Okay, Control Z. Okay, it should be living. Okay, leave it. Now what I'll do is I'll just cat f1. Oh, both lines are visible. So replicating. So I've just added a new line to link. It's okay, it's replicated. Okay, check F2. Yes. Check OPT. Okay. Slash OPT F3 visible, F4 visible. Understand? So this is what, if you make any changes are really replicating. What if I delete? Okay, before deletion, I just want to show you another thing here. I'll use ls hyphen capital, ls hyphen I, inode number, right? And I'll just give the file names. Okay, F1, F2 slash OPT, F3 slash OPT slash OPT, F4. Four files inode number. Oh, inode number is really same. Look at this, 35180, same, same, same. So inode numbers are same. Inode numbers are same. So, okay, you don't, okay, think about inode number. I've told you inode number is unique random number assigned to objects by your operating system. We never use this number to identify anything. So you can, okay, you may have a question, then why you have checked it? I just want to make you understand inode numbers are same. I'll just draw one small diagram and try to explain this link now. Okay, please wait. Also, okay, I'll just give ls here. There is no way to identify the links. I have created, so I know F2 is a link of F1, and I know there are two other links available in OPT because I have created. Okay, another person is coming and checking machine. They can't understand. He or she can't understand the links, identify the links, realize the link. There is another way. So there is one easiest way to identify the links of all. Okay, you can just use find command. You have used find command yesterday. Same command can be used here. I'll use find. I'll give I number, inode number. Okay, sorry, I just want to search tree. And what's inode number? Just copy any of this inode number. Okay, I'll just paste here inode number. That's all. Just enter. Okay, now what we are doing is we are searching, we are trying to find the files which has this inode number. Then it will show you, okay, multiple files. Then you can understand, yes, these are hard linked file. These are hard linked file. Okay, please wait. You may have some doubt. Let me just clear it. Okay, there are some more examples. Kindly wait. Okay, it says F1, F2. Okay, and also it will say like slash OPTF3 slash OPTF4. These are the four file has this same inode number. From that, okay, you please try to understand all hard linked file will have same inode number, Next, what I'll do is I'm just going to delete. I'll just delete, original file. Sorry, I'll just delete one link first. Okay, I'll delete. I'll give rm-f. Okay, slash optf4 deleted. Okay, nothing happened to existing file. You just a cat to f1, yes, cat to f2, yes, cat to slash opt f3, nothing happened. Okay, so you have deleted one link, nothing happened to an other files. I'm going to I know which is original file, so I'm going to delete original file. Okay, I'll just delete original file -f d1. Okay, f1, f1 deleted. ls f1 is not there, but cat to f2, oh, content is available. Understanding, cat to slash opt slash f3, sorry, opt slash f3, content is visible. Okay, means links are there, nothing happened to the link, and you can update, you can append line to the link, nothing will happen to the link. Understanding. Next, what I'll do is I'll just try to create a link for a directory. Let me create a directory here, mkdir, directory name songs, ls songs directory is visible. Okay, we are talking about hard link. Okay, songs directory is available here. I'm going to create hard link for songs. I'll give ln songs and music, link music. It says hard link doesn't support, okay, cannot be created for directory. This is one drawback. Another drawback is a bit difficult to understand now. Okay, but I should tell as as a statement. Hard link cross device links are not supported. Cross device links are not supported. Cross device links means this is one hard disk drive. This is another hard disk drive. This is a primary disk of a machine. This is secondary disk of a machine. So that means both disks are available in a machine. There is a file here. Okay, you can't create link on this. This is another device. Cross device links are not supported. I can show now. Reason I didn't teach you hard disk partitions. Our next chapter is partitioning. After that, you ask me, then I'll teach. I'll show you. It's simple. Okay. So cross device links are not entertained. These are the two drawbacks. Understanding? And you may have a doubt. What's a use case? Use case, I'll tell you. Just imagine. Okay, there is a configuration file in most of the offices. Really, I've seen so many times, so many places. Okay, so many offices. Juniors are customizing or editing, modifying the configuration file of a particular apps. So they will not be, means like root user will not be giving or administrator will not give direct access to the original file. They'll create links in different location. Okay, understanding. Example SSHD. SSH has configuration file. Original file will be available in etc, but they'll create links in multiple location, and we will allow juniors to access the link available in different location. They will make changes. Changes will replicate. Problem is like accidental deletion. Okay, so this is just to prevent or to escape from accidental deletion. Suppose like original file is available in ATC. There is a copy available in OPT. Junior open OPT file and making changes. 100% changes will replicate to ETC. Understand? But junior by mistake deleted it. Understanding? And also this is the main use case of links. Okay, so this is all about hard link. You might have understood drawbacks. Keep in mind. Next, I'll show you soft link. Okay, soft link is like Windows shortcuts. Example. Before that, let me just draw a small diagram here to make you understand the links. Okay. Look here. I have, okay, I have some contents here. Content is, okay, this is the contents. Okay, contents, and this is inode number. Inode number example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is inode number. And there are you're creating, okay, hard link is almost looks like this. Okay, hard link. There are three, okay, files. This is F1, this is F2, this is F3, and links are like this. I'll tell you. Just for understanding, it's not exact. Okay, just for understanding. This is almost like this. All files are pointing same inode number. This inode number pointing the contents available in a particular block of your hard disk. This is a content. So that's the reason inode numbers are same for all files. So you delete any file. Example, you have deleted this file. Okay, deleted this file. Nothing will happen to other files. Content is visible here. Content is available here. Inode number is other files are pointing. Inode number is pointing. Okay, so this is what happens. Understand? That's the reason we are able to view the content even after deleting original or any of the link. Suppose if you when you delete this, then what will happen? Everything will be disappeared. Inode number, everything will disappear. Understand? Because no point without file name, inode number will exist. Okay, when you delete the last file, inode number also will be. Okay, so this is how hard link is almost like this. Okay, not exact, almost like this. Next, I'll tell you soft link. Soft link is same as Windows operating system shortcut. Imagine you have installed Adobe. Okay, example, Google Chrome is installed. So that is the reason example. Okay, Google. Okay, this is actually a file. Okay, file. But imagine Google Chrome is installed, so there will be Chrome icon like this. You can create multiple icon, right? Duplicate icon, but all icons are really okay. Icons will show like a shortcut, shortcut, one arrow, understanding. And if you click on any icon, one app will will be getting open, that is Google Chrome, right? There is no multiple Google Chrome. Same thing, same thing. Listen. Okay, let me just show some example first. I'll create a file. Okay, I'll create a file, touch. Okay, soft link S1. File is created, file name is S1. I'm going to create a soft link for S1. Okay, in same location. I'll create ln hyphen S switch must be given for creating soft link. S1, S2, same location. Check. There are some hints, right? Look at the color, S2. Okay, sky blue. So this is easy to identify. So you can easily identify the soft links, because soft link file color will be different. Also, you can just give ls-l. Look here, it says S2 is the soft link of S1. Next, I'm going to create in another location. I'll create ln hyphen s. Okay, S1. Okay, I want to create in slash opt. Okay, S3. S3, S3, okay, slash opt S3, enter, created, but check the status, look at this, oh, that S3 is in, okay, highlighted in black and text color is red, so these type of files are called dangling file. Dangling file means a file without link, like you have removed, sorry, you have removed file, removed application, but still shortcut is available on desktop. No use, right? Okay, when you will it open when you double click? No, understand. But normally when you remove application, shortcut also will be removed. But I'm just giving an example. Okay, no use, dangling file. So here, why it is dangling? You are supposed to give the absolute path while creating. Okay, when you're creating soft link to another location, you must give the absolute path of the source file also. Okay, don't forget, that is mandatory. So that's the reason I said it is better you always practice in absolute path. Okay, symbolic, sorry, already exists, sorry, S4. Now check ls slash opt. S4 color is different. Understanding, just to give ls hyphen l slash opt. Okay, what it says, S4 is the link of, okay, root S1, clear. So as I said earlier, I'm just going to append some lines to this file, S1. I'll just add a line, added, Control Z. So just cat, okay, S1, yes, cat, S2, yes, okay, cat slash opt slash S3, sorry, S3, yes, sure. Sorry, S4, right? S4, sorry, S4. Okay, condenser. So if you just add something to S4, I'm just going to add a line to S4. S4 is a soft link file, okay? opt S4. Okay, I'm just adding living enough. Okay, Control Z. Okay, check S1. Yes, replication is as usual. Understanding, as usual, replicating. Understand? But there is a problem. What's the problem, Number one, suppose I'm going to delete a link. I'm going to delete a link, rm hyphen f. S2 is a link, right? Delete it. Nothing will happen to S1 and S4. Okay. Cat slash opt slash S4. Nothing happened. But you delete original file. I'm deleting original file. Original file. Now, in this case, we can easily find original files. Okay, also I forgot to tell you, you check the, inode number. Inode number will be really different. S1 inode number and slash opt slash S4 inode number. Inode numbers are different, right? Different. I'll draw diagram and tell you, please wait. Okay, now I'm just going to delete original file. I'll just delete original file hyphen f s1. Original file is deleted. See, deleted. Now check ls slash opt. You see the status of S4. S4 became dangling, means application removed but shortcut is available. No use, right? Such shortcuts are called dangling shortcut. In this case, these are called dangling file. Okay, file without, okay, without link. Okay, So next is, so this is a drawback. Next, I just want to show you, uh, Hardlink had two drawbacks. Number one, it doesn't support directory you can't create hardlink for directory, but softlink support directories. Understanding? Example, I just want to create softlink for songs directory. ls songs directory is available here. I'll just give ln-s songs, and okay, I want to create in same, okay, present working directory music, created successfully. Check, music is in, okay, sky blue color. Just to give ls-l will tell you songs, I mean music is link of songs. Understanding? And also it support cross device links, okay, that we will test later if possible. Okay, next I'll just draw small diagram. I have another batch now, 8 o'clock there, keep sending message in Zoom. Okay, so I'll just say like I have a file f1. Okay, and inode number will be really different, right? Inode numbers are different. So inode number of this file is example 123. I have another file name is f2. Okay, let me just finish this, otherwise tomorrow I have to repeat from beginning. f2. Okay, and inode number is something different, example will be different. Okay, 456. And there is a content. Okay, content is like, and there is another, okay, look here. So how it is, I'll tell you. This pointer, this file is pointing this inode number. This inode number pointing the block which contain this content. Okay, in hard disk. This file is pointing this inode number, and this inode number is pointing what? F1. What F1 is pointing? This content. Getting right? What F1 is pointing? F1 is pointing this one. So this inode number is pointing this F1. So finally what you will view the content of this block. This is how it works. This is how shortcut work. So that's the reason you see, suppose when you are deleting original file, see you have deleted original file. Then what will happen? This inode number also will be deleted. Okay, this block content also will be gone. So that's the reason this file is coming dangling. Understanding? This link, okay, this link become dangling, means file without link. This is what? An example for soft link. Okay, next is you have to practice well. I just want to tell you there is no notes for links. Okay, remaining all I have notes, but there is no notes for links. You must adjust with this recording. And as I said earlier, try to download recording every day. Okay, every day, because after 1 week or 2 weeks and all, recordings will not be available. That's all. If there is any important questions, you can ask now. If no questions, we will meet tomorrow. I have another session. It should start at 8 o'clock. Any question, please? Okay, I believe no questions. We will meet tomorrow. Okay, bye. No one responding. Bye.